Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well and have a very wonderful day. We now have AdBlue on the farm and we got AdBlue to fill in the tractor, and I also got myself a sprayer, as you can see. So we now got the sprayer and that is awesome because now we can clean our equipment. That is really nice. I'm still in March, it is early morning, the time is just past 8 in the morning, and I got a good news. The sheeps, they have now meadow and they have started the production of wool, and that is amazing. So now see, when we go into this tractor here and we can turn on the HUD, in the lower right corner in the middle we got a blue bar now, that is AdBlue. And we did also have this in FS22 as a PC only mod, and that is, I think it is just add some nice thing to the game. So now we got AdBlue, and the really cool thing about this mod is we got AdBlue on the combine, but look at this, when we go over in the case, also the same in the Landini, then they are too old to have AdBlue. I think that is a really nice touch. I really like it, And as you can see, the top right corner, I have taken a cultivating contract because we have not that much to do on our own farm today. We have 2 pallets of eggs we can sell, we're gonna do that a little bit later. I got a very small cultivator here, but that is the part of being a small farmer, even though we got a big class tractor here. So we're gonna drive to field 70. I just wonder, how does it look with the X in here? No, not the X, the food. They still got 13,000, so yeah. Oh, that's the train. Look at that. Nice. I like this view here. It's a long train. So tomorrow we can harvest the barley so we can give the chickens some food. That is nice. Now I need to take up the map just a little bit because I don't know where field 70 is, but I can see it is fairly close. That is really good. I'm a little bit excited to see, you know, I just need to see if I have to go to the right here. Yes, I have. Okay. I'm a little bit excited to see how much it will use of the AdBlue, so I have filled it up this morning. That is... Oh, we can actually... You know what? We're just gonna turn around because we can see how much it will use compared to the diesel. So if we're gonna fill up the diesel as well, then... Yeah, then we can see it. That could be quite funny to see. So we're gonna swing in here. I would like to have the AdBlue pump right here, but I cannot place it and I cannot buy this area, so I can place it and then we just could sell the area again, but that is not possible, unfortunately. So now we got diesel and we got AdBlue, and now we're gonna drive to field 70. Nice. The sheep, they got the meadow and the pigs are doing great. They are not eating that much food, at least yet. And the greenhouse should be full of lettuce. Yes, no problem at all. And right up here, not this field, but the next field, it is our destination. So we can cultivate this field. That is awesome. Let's remove the map again. Oops. Just like that. Turn off the lights. We don't need the light in here. And look at the view from the other side. It is all so amazing. I will see you when I am done. Well, the contract is done. And let's collect the contract right away, shall we? Oh, I got... What? I didn't know that. I forgot to complete the contracts from... Yeah. That must be a long time ago. I cannot remember that. Why haven't you told me that, guys? So that means we are up to 260,000 now. Man, that is pretty darn insane. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I didn't have a clue about those contracts. I cannot even remember I have done them. Okay. So as you can see, the AdBlue is the DEF, also called the DEF, is we have used a little bit more than the diesel, but I think it is good enough. I have actually, before I did this contract here, I have considered to buy myself a bigger cultivator, but then I have to remember to myself that it is the little farmer and this cultivator does a fine job. It is 5.2 meters in the working width, and that is all we need. So that is good. Oh, we're up to 265,000, guys. Now we're gonna go up to the shop. I have not bought anything today. Don't you worry. But We got the baler up there, and the baler they have made a service on the baler, and then they have also put on a new hitch, so it should be more reliable on the field now. Yeah, we have to see that, otherwise I don't know what to do. Yeah, we have to buy another baler, but now they have done what they could up here at the shop. They are so kind up here, that's for sure. I don't know if it is because I have bought myself a class tractor or or what's up to that. So they should have put the baler back up here. Yes, it is right there. So let's just see if we can see any difference on the hitch. Yeah, as you can see, it is a little bit lower, so the baler should be even higher up. Before it was leaning a little bit down in the front, now it should be more level. So we hope that is the case. No, it's a class, but you know. So let's see when we're gonna hook here. Oh yeah. Before the front was much more closer to the ground, so this looks good. That is nice. Now we're gonna turn on the lights because now we have a big equipment. Look at that. That is amazing. They have not closed the baler after they have made a service on this, but that's okay. No cars, that is good. Yeah, that is nice. Well, we have to get this back to the farm. Then I have also promised you to plow up a new field, and then we're gonna plant something new. Now, I have not read the comment, if there was any comment regards what we're gonna plant, but I don't know how to do that. But we're gonna plant sugar beet with that planter right there. I know I have promised you to tell you who has guessed it right, but I actually recording this the same day as I was recording the other video. I'm sorry for that, guys. It was not because I want to disappoint you. It was just a little brain fart from Farmer Mike. I have actually forgot that. I hope you can forgive me. But if you have guessed on sugar beets, then it was right. That is good. So, right here, we don't want to drive into the water. But we're gonna drive up to a little area I have up here behind the bridge, because we're gonna plow ourselves a new field. We're gonna drive here on the new road we did the last time, or I did the last time. I make this road here off cam. Maybe we have to make it a little more in the width. Yeah, I don't know. It is not a main road, it is just a small dirt road for me. There we go. And we also have to deal with the weed in this field and also in this field. But that can be in April, maybe in April. Okay, so I do not own this field here. This one I do not own, but maybe that will be the next field we're gonna buy. It is parsnips. That could be... Oh, they are very soon ready to harvest actually, and it needs lime and there is wheat, so I don't want that. But very soon it is ready to harvest, and when the farmer has harvested this field, then we maybe can buy it. But right here, we're gonna have a field with sugar beets. And I don't know how far out I am able to plow, but we also want to have a little bit of a grass border. Something like this, I guess. And there. Could that be a thing? Yeah, it could. Oh, but it will be a very small field. But it is also the little farmer. Yeah, look at that. And we are in drive mode, so we're gonna drive forward here. There we go. Very concentrated farmer mic. Just like that. Yeah, it is a very small field. But that's okay for me. And we're gonna lower the plow here. And what should I do? Should I... No, I'm not gonna plow between the bridge there. We're gonna be barely close to the bridge here. Like this. What do you think about this little field? A little field with sugar beets. And other root crops over time. Potatoes, parsnips, maybe peas. No, peas. The one thing I don't like with peas and parsnips and so on and so forth, the in-game harvesters, they are so big and expensive. It could be nice if we just have some small equipment in-game. And then we could, you know, have some small fields like this, the little farmer right here. But yeah, that is not a possibility. Unfortunately, I don't know if there are any modded things right now. I have not looked into that, but this will be a good little field. A very little field. I do not understand why there is stones right there. I don't think I have stone turned on. Yeah, who knows? But we have to use every single little bit on the property that we own just to make a little bit of money. There we go. That was the big field. Man, it's small. There we go, and we're gonna drive back to the farm, and then we're gonna take the planter so we can plant the field. Oh, maybe we also need to lime and fertilize. Yeah. But we got... No, there is a fertilizer in the planter, but we need to lime the field, I think. There we go. And I think I only have the humongous fertilizer spreader to lime also, so that will just be a matter of turn on the spreader and then turn it off again, and then we are done with that job. And in my little shed there I have a... there is a little bit of lime. We got 2,000 liters back in there still with lime, and then we got, I think it was 300 liters, 1692, and then we got 308 liters, and then we got a full pallet of seeds. And in this one here we got 5,000 liters of solid fertilizer, so we're gonna unload that in here, and then we can give it a go with the lime. Let me see, there is still a little bit, that was not much, like that. And yes, I will also fertilize afterwards, just because that I don't like to seed or plant anything directly on the line, because it is very, very white. That was the big, and now we're gonna get the little, exactly 2000 liters. That is good. So we can get those 2 bags into 1 if we're not gonna use it all on the big field up here. Like that. Amazing stuff. Oh, this little road here, it makes things a lot more easy. Nice. And right up here we got our new humongous field. Well, it is not big at all, but it is a field. Oh man, how should we do this, guys? We're gonna just turn it on and see what's happened. And maybe we're gonna use everything and we have to fill up again, I don't know. Nah, I think we are good. I think we are good. I think we're gonna use the neighbor field there a little bit. Just like that. And then we can turn it off. We are almost done. That's a long day on the office. Oh, that's the train. I can hear the train and I can see the shadow. Oh, that field in there could also be very big. That's the thing with Farming Simulator. I like big fields, but I do enjoy small fields, so yeah. Here we go. Very soon, Judith Plain, I think it calls, from DJ Modding is arriving, and I will do a let's play on that map. It is a big map, but it is a lovely map. So the liming is done. The fertilizing is done. That was nice, nice and quick. So now it is just a matter of putting down some sugar beets. I was just about to say soybeans, but I mean sugar beets. And for that we're gonna use the case. I think the Landini will get too small because I think it will be quite heavy when we fill it up. There we go. And then we're gonna also save a little bit on the DEF, the AdBlue. And there we're gonna drive this up to the shed. And then we're gonna take the case and we're gonna get the blender and put some seed in that. Now I don't need to put solid fertilizer in it because we have actually fertilized the field to 100% now. I don't think I need a front weight, do I? Nah. We got a load of seeds right there, so we can fill it up like that. And sugar beets is on. Oh, I cannot make this turn. Everything is closed. Oh, it looks good. And there we go. Now we're gonna plant some sugar beet. And there we go. We got a 100% yield bonus out of that field right now, so now it is just a matter of waiting until we can harvest the sugar beets. So you may ask, how in the world would you harvest sugar beet? Yeah, I don't know what machinery I will use yet, because I don't know what I have available, and I don't know if there is any small mods for that. But one thing I rely a little bit on is that I hope really there is a sugar beet contract, so I can get some of the money back from the leasing cost if the leasing cost is too expensive. There we go. I don't think we're gonna sell the sugar beets actually. I think we're gonna keep them, because from the last clip you saw until this clip, I got an idea for that. So that will be very, very interesting to see what Farmer Mike will do. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna put this. This is a really good planter. I really like it. That was cheap. It was 20,000 we gave for this plant. Oh, this is not doable, guys, is it? Is the collision? Nah. But maybe we can do another thing. Just to keep it a little more realistic. We can just lower it down. Then it is good. That's nice. Just like that. Cool beans. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Where is my front loader? I found my front loader. Whee! There we go. Because we're gonna... I've set my trailers over here. I'm just gonna put all those pallets here. All. But those 2 pallets, I'm gonna put them in my shed here again. There we go. And also this one with seed. It is not full, but oh man, I think we're gonna go this way instead. So I could have my water tanker right there, even though I'm gonna use this as a spawn area from the shed as well. So that is really, really good. Like this. Now that is it. I think we're gonna take the X down here. And then I'm gonna make a little test off camp to see if we can spray with some... Oh, that is all this. Okay, so I cannot... What if I gonna go to the front loader here? Can I then? No, I'm gonna steer all the windows and doors and everything, so I cannot do anything with the forks. Okay. I could also test on camp, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. See if we can do this. Yes, we can. We got 2,000 liters of egg here. That was the reason why I did move my trailer up here, so we can sell some eggs. Just like this. There we go. That was 9,490. Amazing. That is amazing, guys. I can tell you. So the front loader, oh man. So today It is the 28th of May and it is evening. It is almost 11 in the evening and we got some really cool new mods today. One of them is a pack of sheds, and I have not tried to do this yet, but down here where we got the combine, I hope we can have one of those sheds, because I think it suits very good to this area over here. And this could be the combine's parking spot, if you will. So let's see. We're gonna go to sheds and we're gonna go all the way in, but I also got some Omatana one here. Look at those. Oh, they are quite nice, but not for this map, at least right now. First of all, we got this. I really like this. And it suits also to our other buildings, and it could maybe be here. Yeah, it could. We also got it with a back wall like that. Look at my build menu. I really hate that build menu. Yeah, it could be here. Land's not owned by you. What do you mean with that? Do I not own this? So I think I found a solution. Just right there, I could place down a shed. If I was a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left, then it says land is not owned by you. So this can be a very good place for bales. Whoa. Oh boy. Now what can I do here? Can we then turn around? Barely. Oh. Yeah, now I can talk again. It can be a good place for the combine, and it also can be a good place for storing bales, because I don't know. Yeah, those straw bales here I can sell, but when we got some grass bales for the sheep, then we can have them right here, because I also want myself a telehandler at some point. Like this, I think. Yeah, we are good there. Amazing. Oh man, this is a really good addition to the farm. That is nice. And fairly cheap as well. There we go. Look at that. That is cool. Let's go out of this and give it a check. Check. Cool. That was nice. Just what I wanted. Then we can put the bales in the shed. Not now. Because I think we're gonna see if we can spray the weed away in this growth stage we are in now. But for that job, we cannot use this bad boy here. We're gonna use the Landini. There we go. We're gonna turn off this engine. And then we're gonna start up this engine. And yes, I know this is dirty as well, you know, but I actually like this little tractor to look that dirty. That could be a whole nother talk, I know. So, behave, Mike. So let's see if we can put some herbicide in this from our magic silo here. No? That will be a no, sir. Okay. That's the way it is. Then I think we have some up in our shed up here. We're gonna drive up and take a look. We are up to 277,000, guys. What should I use all the money on? I don't want to use that much money. There we go. Oh, the corn header, we can also put that down in... There we go. We could also put that down in the shed where the combine is. We could have it behind the combine herbicide. Now we can fill. That is good. We got 600 liters of herbicide. The grass field looking good, looking good. Oh, look at the combine from here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, nothing, not so much to make Mike happy. Neither in real life. I am a happy person. So, let's see, what can we do here? Can we make any troubles at all? Right here we got wheat medium. I will try to unfold like that, and from that path right there we can try to spray and turn it off. So right here we got wheat medium, and behind the sprayer, now look at that. That is very, very good. So I will see you when I am done. Well, I think we have enough herbicide so we can get this pallet back to the farm again. That is very good. It's a tight space up here, but there we go. So let's get this back to the farm. Just like that. Amazing. Look at that. Even though we got rain, it is just so a beautiful map to be on. All the water and the fog, and yeah, it is just picturesque, that is for sure. I hope you enjoy that little cinematic. And the new shed for the combine, it is just so cool. And the water here, the waterway. Oh, we can get all the strawberries in the shed. Now it's raining. I should have thought about that before. Here we go. I'm gonna put this back in the shed. And then I will see you in the next episode. Because it is dinner time. I can see the time is almost 5:30. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care of yourself. And be safe out there in the big world until I see you again in the next. Bye bye.